Hi friends, it's me Marlene. Today I am in the beautiful island of Mallorca, the Finca Osa Mayor, and I'm sharing a practice with you that is very grounding. This class will help you to find stability within you, will strengthen the pelvic floor, will strengthen the feet and the legs that carry us through life. And you don't need anything, just a mat, a block or a pillow, and then meet me in a child's pose with your block or pillow between your heel bones, and sit on that pillow between your heel bones. You can separate your knees a little bit and then allow the torso to fold forward and down. Maybe your forehead lands on your mat. Maybe you would like to have the palms underneath your forehead as a little pillow. Just take a few deep breaths here to ground into your body, to ground into your mat. And as you land, simply bring awareness to the contact points between you and the earth, the body parts that are touching the ground. Notice the quality of this touch, the density, the stability, the stillness of the earth below you. Maybe you feel gravity holding you here, like a gentle pull towards the earth center. Maybe you feel the earth giving back to you, holding you up, holding you exactly here where you are. Take a deep breath into that connection. Exhale, sink deeper to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Now gently reach the arms overhead. Roll forward into your tabletop position. Bring your knees hip width apart. Separate your fingers and spread the hands to anchor deep through your knuckles and your palms. And then start to walk your hands on the ground. Lift your right hand and place it back down. Lift your left palm and place it back down. And every time you replace your palm, make it a mindful walk, like you would walk on this earth with your hands. And every time you place your hand, find a new position of your palm to land mindfully and in contact with your mat. So nice. And then slowly find your stillness here. Bring your hips back to the pillow or block and sit up. We will do a pelvic floor activating breath. And for now, just find the pelvic floor. That is the ground, the lowest part of your pelvis. And it's kind of like literally like the floor of your pelvis, giving ground to your organs. You can imagine a sheet spreading from your pubic bone in the front to the tailbone in the back. And this sheet is also spreading from your right sitting bone to the left sitting bone, creating this whole floor at the base of your spine. Now imagine those 4 points, your pubic bone, your sitting bones, and your tailbone, to draw together and up. This is your pelvic floor activation. Release it as you inhale. Exhale, pull the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, soften. Exhale, pelvic floor up and in, especially on the end of your exhale, pull it up and in. Inhale, soften. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, relax. One more time. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor up and in through a straw. Soak a little bit higher and release. Wonderful. Now take your right foot down in front of you. and start piano keying your toes. So first we're going to lift all 5 toes up and then place them all down, spreading your toes on the mat. Now try to just lift your big toe. It's not that easy, but give it a try. Only lifting that big toe, your second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. And then come down with the fifth toe, fourth, third, second, and big. Keep on going like this, one by one. I know this can be frustrating and really annoying, but essentially your feet are carrying you every single day. And this exercise helps you to activate those small little muscles in your feet and creates a healthy foot movement that will support you by walking, standing, running, all that you do. Nice. You can release the effort. Hold onto the back of your thigh and straighten the leg forward. Point your foot. Now flex your foot and pull the heel into the bum. Point your foot, extend the leg like a ballerina toe. Flex your foot, pull the heel in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Nice. Place the sole of the foot down. Lean forward to pick up your hips off your support. Stand on your left knee. Reach the arms to the side. Take a moment to balance by lifting up the front foot. Flex the foot, trust yourself, and then take a comfortable step forward. Frame your front foot with your fingertips. You can use blocks here or just your fingertips. Move the hips forward and then shift your hips back. Go like this for a few times, just activating the hip flexor, opening through the fascia in your legs. So nice. The next time you come forward, lift your torso up and actively ground that right foot. Nice. Press your heel bone down. Start flexing your foot as you pull the hips back, your arms back, and your heart forward. So your hinge from the hip. Energize the pelvic floor. This helps you to balance. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, arms overhead. Tuck your back toes. Lift the knee. Try to keep the balance. Pull it back. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, rebend and reach high. Exhale, pull back and forward. One more time, reach and pull. Keep the arms back, your torso forward, bend slightly into your front leg. Push up into warrior 3. Find that moment of balance. Flex your left foot, press your left foot against an imaginary wall. One more inhale. Exhale. Slowly start rising up. Reach your knee to the chest. Tall in your stance. Palms down as you ground through your entire body. Place the foot mindfully on the earth. Close your eyes. Take a moment to simply feel the difference between your right and left leg. Lift all 10 toes off the mat, spread them, and then re-ground them down to your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky. Exhale, bow over your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees a lot. Step into your plank. You can keep your block or cushion between your heels, don't worry. Draw your knees down, chest and chin down. Glide forward into your small cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, lift the chest. Hover your palms. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, lift the chest. Engage the back. Exhale, forehead down. Press into the hands, hips towards your block. Take a breath in this child pose. In and out. Roll yourself up. We do one more time this pelvic floor breath. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage your pelvic floor. Draw it up and in like drinking through a straw. Pull it up and in. Inhale, relax. Pull your left knee forward. Very well done. Look to your left toes. You can admire them for a second and then lift all 5 toes up. Spread them as wide as you can and then place them back down. Let's try the piano keying on this side. Little disclaimer, every side is different, and for some of us, including myself, this side will be more difficult. Second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe up, and then the last toe, the pinky toe, this fourth toe, third toe, second, and the big toe down. Try this a few times. Go in your time. I know it can cause a lot of frustration if it's not working right away. But this is maybe just a sign that it's good that you're practicing it now. No need to be frustrated. Do this a few times, piano keying one by one, if possible, and just do your best. Now release that. Take the hand behind your thigh, extend the leg. Point your foot, long leg, exhale, heel to the bum. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, tall. Exhale, bend. Inhale, last time. Exhale, place the sole of the foot down. Lean forward to push up onto your shin bones. Stand. Arms to the side like wings. Focus on your core. Engage here. Draw the knee to the chest. Trust your balance. If you fall, don't worry. You're not falling far. And this is why we practice. Just come back and then take a comfortable step forward. Frame your front foot with your fingertips. Lean forward and shift back. Take a few moments to floss out the back line of your leg, the fascia, from the sole of the foot through the calf into your hamstring, all the way up into the butt, along your spine, into your neck and skull. Nice. The next time you bend your front knee, reach your arms up overhead. Press into the heel bone, flex the foot, hinge from the hip forward as you pull the toes to your face. Arms reach back. Nice. Inhale, reach up, bend your knee. Exhale, pull back, heart to toes. Imagine you want to draw a line between your thighs together. This will activate your pelvic floor and help you balance again. Wonderful. Last time. Reaching up, tuck the back toes. This time, lift your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, pull back, heart forward. Inhale, bend your front knee, reach up. Exhale, pull it back. One more, inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Look to the front edge of your mat. Microbend your front leg. Now kick off your back toes and rise into warrior 3. Find that place of balance. Flex your back foot, press it against an imaginary wall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to rise, arms overhead. Face the palms to the ground as you release all the energy back to the earth. Take a soft breath in and out. Spread your toes on the mat. Imagine your feet like roots of a tree. You are deeply grounded, strong and stable in your legs, supported and carried by the energy from below. Strong like a tree. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, ground your hands, step back into your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Glide forward and through, small cobra. Exhale, push back. You can pause for a breath in child's pose. Now from here we will do 3 rounds of the earth salutations. Stay with your hips on your heels. Inhale, lift your torso, gaze to the sky. Exhale, bow to the earth. Look to your hands, glide forward and through, small cobra. Tuck your toes, press the hips to the heels and all the way up to downward facing dog. Walk your hands mindfully to your feet. Bend your knees, roll it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, walk the hands forward into the plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slide forward and through, small cobra. Exhale, hips to the heels. 2 more rounds of this. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, look up. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, glide forward and through, small cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk back and reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Just 1 more round. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, small cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk back, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk it out. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, small cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Take a moment to pause. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth you generated in your body. And from here you can just take your time, moving the block away if it's still there, or the pillow away. Tucking your toes, lifting the hips to a downward facing dog. And in your down dog, just mindfully lift high onto your toes. And then press your heels deeply to the ground, just in your capacity. Lift high onto your toes. Press the heels deep to the ground. Inhale high to the toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. Inhale high to the toes, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your thumbs, release your back knee, heart opens forward. Exhale, glide it back, half split. Inhale, rebend, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hip, fold over your front leg. Inhale, low lunge, arms overhead, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Exhale, hinge into this pyramid variation, heart forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pyramid stretch. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pyramid stretch. Look to the front of your mat, micro bend your front leg and push forward and high. Find that place of balance. Flex your left foot. Focus totally on your breath. On the tip of your nose. With your next inhale, start to rise, knee to chest. Now catch hold of your ankle, place the sole of the foot either to the inner foot, inner thigh, or to the inner shin bone. Choose your variation. Hands to the heart. Ground your right foot deeply like the roots of a tree. Draw the energy up your inner leg into your pelvic floor. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Reach the arms up overhead. Grow tall. If you really want to challenge your balance, look up to the ceiling, look up to your hands. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the knee to the chest, breathing in. Palms face the ground. As you exhale, ground your whole energy to the earth. Inhale, sweep high overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground the hands, step or jump back. Bend the elbows close to your ribs. Small cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift onto your right toes as you reach the left toes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your thumbs. Back knee down. Inhale. Exhale, half split. Inhale, rebend your knees. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, flex the front toes as you hinge. Inhale, sweep high, tuck the back toes, lift your back knee up. Exhale, pyramid stretch. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, fold. Look to the front. Bend your front leg a little bit to start to fly. Push off your back toes, warrior 3. Flex your right foot. Find that place of balance. Inhale, start rising, knee to chest. Place the foot onto the inner thigh or inner shin bone. For tree pose, bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment to ground deeply through your left foot, finding that rooting sensation in the sole of your left foot. Draw the energy up your inner left thigh, tuck the tailbone, and start to rise through your arms like branches of a tree, growing tall. Option is to challenge yourself by looking up to your hands. Slowly take the knee to the chest as you inhale. Exhale, palms ground you to the earth. All the energy back down. Take a moment to observe. We just have one more standing sequence where we add a little bit of more challenge into this. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale to a fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground your palms. Step or jump back. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rise high to your tippy toes. Lift your right toes high. Exhale, step the foot between your thumbs. Release your back knee directly. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hip back. Tuck your left toes with the help of your hands. Start sitting back onto your left heel. Try to bring your left heel down and lift your right foot. You can take your peace fingers towards that right big toe. Now find a moment of balance here. Pistol squat. This one is hard. We will try to stand up out of the left foot. If this is too much, use your 2 hands or maybe your blocks to support you to stand up out of your left leg. Push, 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 push up. Really good. Energize your core. Reach the leg up. Free your hands. Inhale. Exhale, micro bend your standing leg. Big leap forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pyramid stretch. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, Rise into your stand, knee to chest. Inhale, sweep it back, warrior 3. Exhale, hands to the earth, standing split. You can choose if you want to hold the ankle, forehead to the shin. One more inhale. Exhale. Release your left foot next to the right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees so the hands are flat. We do one little crow pose here. Knees to the upper arms. Start lifting your foot one by one. Lean forward into the fingertips. Trust yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Here for 2. Last one. Maybe shoot the legs back or step, step. We meet each other in downward facing dog. Rise to your tippy toes. Lift your left leg high. Step the foot between your thumbs. Rise into your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Fold. Tuck your right toes under if you haven't already. Start lowering your hips to the heels. Maybe with the help of your hands, bring your heel down. If you fall like me, to the back, come back. Try to balance on that right foot. Hold onto your left big toe if possible. You can also hold onto your shin bone. Now we know that we have to stand up. I know this one is hard, but try your best. Push your fingertips into the ground to help you or into your blocks. Rise up. Nice. Take the leg with you. Let go of the leg. Straighten it forward. Lift it a little higher. And then take a massive step forward. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, pyramid stretch. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale. Inhale, standing up, knee to chest. Exhale, back into your warrior 3. Take the fingertips to the ground, standing split. Point your right toes high to the sky. Energize your glutes. Bow the forehead to your shin. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the right foot next to your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Slowly bend your knees, sit down onto your heels. And take a moment to balance on your toes in this toe squat. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Try to lift your torso up. Try to stand tall here. Very good. Now, option is to double the front of your mat or take your cushion if you have one in front of you. Move your knees down, stand up on your knees. Sit back on your heels. Reach your fingertips forward as a counterweight. Press into your toes to stand up. Inhale. Exhale. Bend it down. Inhale. Move forward and up. Exhale. Sit back. Lift. And rise on the breath in. If you lose balance, don't worry. Slowly lower last time. Knees down. Hips forward. Sit back. Lift your feet. And this time you can sit behind yourself. This exercise is really maybe annoying or frustrating, painful, but it's really effective for your ankle mobility and the strength in your legs. So in the long run, really efficient. But like anything in yoga, if you feel a strong sensation, like a pinching sensation of pain, then rather skip those exercises. All right. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round back. Chin to chest. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, draw your belly to the thighs, arch the spine. Wrap the arms underneath your knees through Flex your feet and start walking the feet forward. You don't have to go that deep. Find a forward fold that serves you in this place. We're here for 10 breaths, so a little bit longer. Allow the efforts of class to fade away. And give yourself permission to release some of the doing, the pushing. Allow it to fall into the background so that you can simply arrive where you actually are. Right here, right now in this body, with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release and start rolling yourself up. Make space behind you. Reach your fingertips forward and start curving your spine down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet in towards your hips. Use your cushion or your block underneath the pelvis. So you want to lift your hips up and place them onto your support. Doesn't matter how high the hips are, it just matters that they're elevated a little bit. Allow the inner knees to touch. Let the structure of your hips become heavy. The muscles around your hips soften. Allow all your weight to drop towards earth. Depending on how comfortable this position is for you, you can take your legs either into a happy baby shape, holding the outside edges of your feet, or lifting your legs up straight to the sky. Both poses are very grounding. Choose what feels better in this moment for yourself. This is the last pose of this class. Enjoy it to the fullest. We'll be here for another 5 breaths. Take one more inhale. And the last exhale. Slowly release. Bring the feet back to the earth. Push them down to move the pillow to the side. And take your time to find your final relaxation. Extending the arms alongside the torso. Allowing your feet to fall open to the side. Take a deep breath in all the way down to your belly. And a sighing breath through the mouth. Letting go of all the weight you carry. Drop it down to the earth. Stable, grounded, underneath you. And before you finish this practice, take your hands towards your body, palms facing down. Remind yourself of the stability you carry inside yourself. No matter where you go, you always have a bit of home with you, deep inside of you. Gratitude to yourself, to your physical body, and to your practice. I thank you so much for your time and energy. If you like this class, please leave a little like here under the video or subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you here very soon. Bye.